Okay, so we are recording. This is the modifications video. Um, so as I requested in my original video, this is my current site, and I actually want the frame to look like this. Um, and I'm not sure why this is in the way, but anyway, this is what the frame should look like, just like my old site, with all these headings. And I mean, basically, I want it to look the same. Uh, and then you do this, and and also I want the galleries to also look like this. So in your version, you click on an image and it goes to just this image. I want it to look like that, just like this, full screen, full images, and except, of course, this would get out of the way. This is the one problem with this site, is that it does not get out of the way enough. But I do want, all of this just to look like this, and see how this is kind of a little bit transparent. If you can do that, please. But this is how I want the galleries to look. Um, Dissolving in and out, just like this, and it loads fast. So the frame of the site will all look like this. That's the first point. Um, Additionally, let's see. Okay, so yeah, these images are too small. They're not full screen, and it doesn't look like that. So that's an important point. The other thing is that I would like so this looks, this looks good. We've got a good start on this, and I want to give you praise for that. So all of this, I don't want anything on the side here. I want all that same information on my old site, which is prostudio.com, to be up here and down below that strip. And I'm wondering if it's possible to do, I mentioned this in the original video, to do 3 columns of larger images instead of 4 columns. And also I don't know why, but the horizontal images like this are quite small. And I'm wondering if they can be made larger, because the horizontal images compared to the vertical images are quite a bit smaller. So I'm not sure if that can be fixed or improved, but it would be better if the horizontal images were larger, because right now they're quite small. Um, Also, every 5 image in the in a vertical one, I would like to see a testimonial here. So, like, let's say, you know, like every page down, you would see a testimonial. So, like, let's say here, you would see a testimonial there. And then as you scroll down, let's say you do a page down like that, you would see a testimonial here. And then you page down again, and you might see a testimonial here. The testimonials you can get from this site, this link. I will send you all these links, by the way. And I referred to them in the original video, but I don't know if you could see the URLs that I was talking about in the original video, so I will send them to you as well. Um, so this is kind of a good sort of model, basically. Like, it was an attempt to do what I'm trying to explain to you, but of course it doesn't look nearly as good. But you can get a lot of the information, like the testimonials are all here. You can just copy and paste them. This is, by the way, if we have like this Paraflax, uh, See how it's paraflax? I think we should take that paraflax, um, the effect of paraflax off. I believe you have it on yours as well. Let me just look here. No, I don't see the paraflax. Is it on? No, I don't think it's on, so never mind. So anyway, another thing is these things. I would like the same fonts, please. So like right here, our story. You can use the model of, this page for that. You want basically the same information, not this same. I want it to still look like this with all the same font and the same look and feel of this, but using this information, please. So let's see what else. So let's go back to your site. So these counters here, I want them to look like the same counters as this with the same font. And also these counters, I like these circles that, as you scroll down, they automatically go like that. And that's not the case in this one. Like this one, for example, I don't like this. I like the one that they have here. So can you do the same thing, same look and feel, same font, everything as this look? We can take out recent works. Also, I would like to get this, the same thing, get in touch. I want it to look like this, whereas I don't think we have that here. I don't want to see latest blog, any of that stuff. I'm not going to have a blog. So can you add that, like in this section, that's where I would want this, right at the very end. So there's that. And then also, I also need to know like how to edit this. So if you could tell me, like here, if you could, send me a video or something of like how to edit these pages, because a lot of the content I'm going to have to drop in, and I'm going to have to replace. I'm going to have to replace the images and so forth. So so I'm going to need to know how to do that, please. So let's see. So we're almost there, really. I mean, there's so I would like the also, there's some duplicate images in here, so please take those out. Like obviously these two are duplicates, and I saw another duplicate image in here as well. Let's see. There's another duplicate in here. I just don't know where it is at the moment. And also, this might be too many images. Like I want it to load fast, so I'm not sure if this is too many images. So like these ones that are the last third, I think maybe we can take those out, the last third, because I want it to load faster. So like maybe just the last third here, sort of like maybe starting here, starting down. You can take all these out and have it start there, because I think it's just too many images to begin with. So just, yeah, maybe from about here on, here down, take all those out, take all these out, so that it'll load faster, and we'll go directly to here. I don't know about Welcome to New York City. Like I said, use this as your model for what we want to do. Primarily, I want you to keep in mind that the site target, the target audience here is corporate and business photography. That's headshots, and events mostly. So the model stuff that can go at the end, you know. So use this as the content, not as the model for how it needs to look, but for the content. Because obviously this doesn't look nearly as good. So just use this for the content. As I said, the frame should look like this. You don't need to have these images here. That's fine. You don't need to have those. But I like to have this this top thing here that's transparent with this kind of bluish gray. And then let's see, what else am I missing? I think I'm missing some things here. So let's go back to here. All right, so 3 columns, as I said, larger images. Every page down, like if you do a page down, we want a testimonial. And then that will open up into the, as if you click that, it would open up into this. So I want it large. I want a white background here with the gray frame. This not getting out of the way is a problem with my original site. Of course, we don't want that to happen in this site. But this is good. We just need to have it full screen, just like my old version, like this. Okay, so like this, and have arrows here. Also, when you click on the image, it also advances the image. So you don't have to click here. You can click either here or here, and it'll advance the image. Notice how fast the images load. I do want it to load fast. Let's see. Let's go back here. So we talked about the 3 images and taking out the last third of the images so it loads faster. And then filling in some of the content here from this site. Yep. And what else? And taking this out and putting the, and changing these. So this will be the contact us part, and then changing these, changing these so that they look more like this. I want it to look like this, and like the other one up here. Yeah, so that these things, they go, if I refresh this, you can see it. They go, they just count up very quickly when the user goes to them. See, there it goes. Yeah, so we want it to look like that. You don't have to, I'll change these things, the actual text, but we do want it to look like that. So I think that's about it. In the next version that you do, if you could, there might be a few changes, but that's the basic outline of what I'd like to change on it. But it's getting, we're about, I don't know, 70% there. We just need to change these things about it, and I think we'll be in good shape. And then, next version, I think I'll only have a few changes, and then we're done. Okay. So thank you very much for all your help, and I'm sorry if it's hard to communicate through Fiverr site, and that's why I have to do this video, because it's very difficult to actually show you these things. So thank you for your patience, and we'll get through this. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.